Hey guys, and here we are back with another storage solution, and in this particular case a budget rate solution. Now on the outside it's really well built, all made of this brushed aluminium in black, and then on the inside it is all plastic. Now this, I believe that's one of the ways that they can keep the prices lower, but I don't find a really cheap plastic at all. It's more than acceptable for the price. In terms of inserting the discs, I was using two Toshiba's P300, as you guys can see by some images. The only thing that was a little bit boring was that I had to use some screws to secure the discs right over here. Now in terms of connections at the backs, or in terms of features at the backs, we will find a small 80mm fan which has three positions of medium velocity and high velocity, and to be honest it is more than acceptable. On the medium speed, that will be more than enough to cool down the discs. We will not hear it at all. We will only hear it when we have at full blast, and even though it's not a really high intensity noise, we can definitely hear it. Now we will also have a USB Type-C port, the rate selector, a reset switch, on and off switch, and a power input jack. Now one of the details that I didn't like so much is that one of the discs will fit perfectly with the label on the outside and the other disc will not. So the other disc will be upside down, if I can say so, and this would be easy to fix if they had reversed the slot for the second hard drive. Now, truth be told, that we will not be seeing the discs once we put it inside the enclosure like so, but nonetheless I do know that one of the discs is upside down, so that is just a small detail that I would like to share with you guys. Moving on, in terms of speeds, I did test it out with two Toshiba's P300, and the results that I've got were simple. We can get the maximum out of those discs. I also tested with an SSD just so that I could see if there was any bottleneck or not, and what I can say is that we could get roughly 400 megabytes per second, which is the maximum of that particular SSD. Now guys, I did have a couple of issues right over here. One issue, to be more precise, that was fixed. Fortunately, I did contact the support, because every time my computer went to sleep, the discs just disappeared, or it would unplug from the computer, and that meant that I really needed to turn off and on the unit again to be recognized by the computer. So what they did, they sent a link for a firmware update. I did download that firmware, and once I did install it, it fixed the issue. So at this moment I can just leave the computer, go to sleep, and when it wakes it will just recognize the discs as they should. So if you guys have one of these units and you are having that kind of problem, you just need to go to the Glotrends website, and then on the download section there will be a firmware update for this unit that will improve that. Now the second issue that I was mentioning is something that I've seen on a lot of similar storage units like this one, which is when we shut down a computer, this unit will not shut down completely. Now it is silent, as I said, but if we are on a in a dead silent environment, I can still hear the hard drives working. So the only way to completely shut it off is once we have our computer off, we will also need to press the off button right over here so that it goes completely dead. And as I said, I've seen this on more expensive units, so it's something that I personally don't like it very much, but it is one of the things of getting a budget unit. And that is it. In terms of my opinion, it works quite well. In terms of build quality, totally acceptable, because it has a really nice outside enclosure made of metal and then plastic on the inside to probably get the costs down. In terms of issues at this moment, the only one that we have is that we will need to turn it off manually to get it dead silent. And that is it. Hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did so, don't forget that usual thumbs up. My name is Roberto George, and as always, I'll see you guys on the next one.